Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Euro US dollar, as there could be a potential for the price of Euro dollar to trade to the downside with potential targets back at the 1.0750 handle. Now, we had some data out of the US today. We had core retail sales and retail sales month on month. We actually had them revised as well, so you can see we've revised from -1% to -0.7% there, and on the core retail sales we revised from -0.8% to -0.5%. We came in a little bit below expectations as well, both at 0.4% there, and the dollar had some fresh buying off the back of this data. Now, the reason for that is because retail sales going up just shows us that there's potential for more consumer spending at the moment. And if we look at the US dollar index, we came back into that sort of 102 handle in here, which retested this range high, and again we've kind of bounced off the back of that in time with that sort of news announcement there. If I go to the hourly time frame, the news announcement was around this candle here, and price has since continued to push to the upside. So dollar getting stronger, that usually leads to a little bit of downside in Euro US dollar, and we've got some technical factors which could help push that up. For instance, we've got this long-term trend line that's been in play ever since the sort of lows down in September 2022, and you can see expanded out prices come into connection with this area on numerous occasions, but price has rebounded. You can see, for instance, here we rebounded from the 1.0525 handle, and we also rebounded down through here when we had that sort of early sort of channel that was being created where price then broke to the upside. Now, we've been monitoring around about this 1.1 area, the 1.1 100 area, for a couple of weeks now. We've been talking about if price can kind of stay below that resistance level, then we could see some selling coming into the market, and that's exactly what we've had really. We've had a bit of a consolidation, which is easily seen on this daily chart. Price has then traded through, and it looks like we're consolidating before another move to the downside. If I go into the 4-hour time frame, we can just see again aggressive selling coming in from the market, lots of these aggressive impulsive phases, and what I'd be looking for is some kind of aggressive phase which is going to bring price down and around about this 1.0750. We could probably map that out with a bit of a zone just through there, just to be a little bit safer with our target estimates here. But it could be an interesting area to look for price to come into. Now, we also spoke about in the week ahead analysis video this zone between the 1.09 and the 1.0950 as resistance, because it's the lows of this sort of consolidation. And if we look at the 1.09, price came into that today and actually rejected. So the 1.09 is just a little bit lower in and around this area here, and price has come up into that and rejected it, and that selling pressure has come in after the news. So what I would be looking for is if this is going to be the top of this area here in terms of the impulsive phase. So if that's the top of the impulsive phase in there, what I would expect is some lower highs to come from the hourly chart, because if we look at the previous impulsive phases, so the previous bearish impulsive phase, we had a lower high, price continued to press to the downside again, lower highs and lower lows. So looking to see if we get that again. If price was to pull back, give us the lower high, can we look for opportunities to see price continue to trade lower here for Euro US dollar? I would like to see price come back up personally into the 1.0900 area. That's where I would like to see price retest, and just to give us a little bit more confirmation that those sellers are there. So a move back up, another false breakout could then trigger some selling pressure in Euro US dollar. We did have ECB President Lagarde speaking today, but there was nothing really in that gave us any clues into what the ECB policy is going to be in the future. What we do know obviously is that the inflation rate in the Eurozone area did kind of have a little bit of an uptick in April, and the ECB may consider continuing to hike interest rates. But the market at the moment is favouring the US dollar whether that be from a seasonal point of view or from a fundamental point of view. Starting to see the US dollar being favoured here, and if the US dollar index is going to continue towards 103 or even 105.75, then I imagine euro dollar will be trading back down at this 1.0750 handle. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content. I'll speak to you in the next video.